What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, the 28th of October. I'm out here enjoying my vacation, not in that hot truck. I know it's weird that I'm not in the truck today, but this is a much better place. So I'm out here at Lake Eola, downtown Orlando. Checking out the lake here, gonna grab something to eat. Check this out. Got a ton of birds out here. It's a nice day though. Nice day. There's a few people out here, not much because it's during the week. But I figure I'd come out here, grab some lunch later, and teach you guys a few things. So, the market today, the market's doing great. If you watched my last video, I was waiting till today because Royal Caribbean's earnings were today, which I sell the options on Carnival Cruise Lines, and I was hoping that they would have good earnings, and they didn't. So it totally went the opposite way that I wanted it to, which is not good for my options, but it's okay. That's why I always say, when you choose a stock to sell these options with, pick a solid stock where long term you think it's going to go up. You don't want to get, do these penny stocks or anything like that. It's just, you don't want to mess with that. That's gambling. But long term, pick a solid stock. You know where it's going, just in case you have times like this, then you have time to recover. And a lot of people ask me, why do you sell your options on, or roll your options on Tuesday? This is the exact reason. So a few people have asked me that, and this is the exact reason. So I sell them on Tuesday. Okay, like last week, say I sell it on Tuesday last week, or roll the option on Tuesday. Now it's Tuesday again. I got 5 days out of it. I'm gonna roll it again. But wait, something happens. Just like this. Let me show you, actually. So Carnival Cruise Lines right here, I sell the options on. Down 140. Why? Because Royal Caribbean is down $32.91 because of their bad earnings. The market didn't like that. It's down over 10%, which dragged Carnival down with it, 4.71%. All right, so, but I mean, it has nothing to do with Carnival. So actually, as my opinion, I think it's a great time to buy Carnival, or sell a put on Carnival. So, but people ask me, why do you sell them on Tuesday? This is the reason, because if something happens, say I waited till the expiration date, and a lot of people do, they'll, sell it for the week. It'll let it expire on Friday, and then they'll sell another option on Monday. Well, what if something happens that last day, like it's doing to me today? Now it doesn't happen often either, but now I have 3 extra days for that stock to recover. If I waited till the last day of expiration, I wouldn't have that time. So it's a little bit of insurance for me. That's what it is. So now I have a couple days to recover. If it doesn't, then I'll make my decision from there. So I'll roll the options at whatever price it's at, see how much money I can make. If I can't make that much money, I'll just let it expire, and I'll sell the calls. If it's puts, I'll let it expire, I'll sell the calls. So that's the reason I sell them on Tuesday. So another thing I wanted to go over that you guys might be wondering, is a little bit confusing, but I'm on the Charles Schwab app, and when I roll an option, okay, and it's the same for any platform, but I'm going to go over it with you on the Charles Schwab app. So if I'm rolling an option, let me show you here. Okay, this is the 3150 puts. I have out 8 of them. So here's the buy to close, right? I'm buying it back. So of course I want to buy it back for the cheapest amount. That would be the 280. They want to sell it to me for $4. Okay, so that's one leg of it, right? That's leg one. Then, because when you roll an option, they do both legs at the same time. So second leg, I'm selling the option to open. So I want the highest price, obviously, right? So I want the 380. They want to pay 320. Okay, so here's what I want. and here's what I want. So it goes crosses right here, and this is what they want. So $4 and $3.20. So $2.80 and $3.80 is what, $1, right? So there's the $1. So my bid is $1 because that's my deal. This is their deal. So $4 and $3.20, 80 cents. Okay, that's where you get that 80 cents right there. So, and then if you go in the middle, I want this, they want this, there's the middle. Okay, and same thing. And yeah, it's the same thing here. So here's the middle, 350, 320, and 380. You got 350. So the difference between the 340 and the 350 is 10 cents. That's where I get my what I would make, my profits, and I have 8 options, so I would make $80 right there. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that to you guys because it was a little confusing, and I had to kind of learn it myself because I called Charles Schwab and I had them explain it to me so I could explain it to you guys. That's what I want to do. I want you guys to learn as much as possible. I'm still learning, you know. I do the same thing every week, rolling the options and selling the options and making the steady money. And if I don't really worry about anything else, you know, like things like that. But at some point I'm like, oh, I really need to know this, so I want to learn everything. I want to learn everything so I can teach you guys everything. All right, that's my main goal. And later on in the video, I watched a video last night, and there's a content creator on YouTube that gives an entire class on selling options. It's like a 2-hour long class, and I watched a good bit of it, and it's really good. She explains a lot. I don't make classes, okay? I just make these videos in fun places and teach you guys some things, and I show you how much money I make every week with my options, right? I don't do the classes, but she does, and it's really good, and I'll give you her information at the end of the video. You can check it out. All right, so obviously I do not want to sell the options on Carnival. So with it dropping like that, I'm not doing it today. So but the market is up a good bit. Let's see. The market as a whole is up. I mean, the S&P 500's up 0.34%. I mean, it's up pretty good. The Dow's up $358. Okay, so it's up pretty good. So I have the TQQQ here. That's up 2.26%, $2.64 to $19.78. Okay, so I was waiting on that, but if you look, let me just show you the chart, and I'll show you exactly why now is the time I think I want to do it. So if you go to the TQQQ chart, let's do the 1 month. Look at that peak. You don't see anything over here like that peak, right? That jumped up a good bit the past like week. So I think now is a good time to sell the option, call option on TQQQ. All right, so I'll take the chance. I already looked, I can put the strike price out pretty far, get decent money, and if it does keep going, hey, that's great for my 401k because it's doing amazing. But I can get great money for it, and like I said, if it keeps going, I'm going to get good money because I can move the strike price out to a really good price, which I'll show you guys. So I think now's the time. So, and I want to sell an option for you guys today, to be honest. So we'll get to that. So let me walk around here a little bit, show you where I'm at. There's the skyline there, downtown Orlando. And I'm going to sell the TQQQ, and then I'm going to get back to you guys and give you the YouTube channel and the thumbnail to look for on her channel to learn how to sell options. And I know I'm telling you guys to go to another creator and watch their video, but she's really good. The main thing is I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to make as much money as possible. That's my goal here. That's why I started this channel. But don't forget about me. I mean, keep watching my videos. I just do the fun videos in fun places, and you see a little bit of everything. You know, you learn a little bit, you see some cool places, and you see me in real time sell the options. So let's get to selling the TQQQ, and I'll get to later on the video to show you her YouTube channel. All right, so let's get to it right now. All right, guys, time to sell the TQQQ option, see how much money I'm gonna make. But I figure I would do it somewhere different. So I'm actually in the middle of this lake that you just saw, okay? Check this out. And I'm on a swan, a huge swan, which it's kind of crazy. See, you got the fountain over there, and let me turn this thing around so you can see the view. Here, I'll turn it around real quick. All right, this thing, you have to pedal it to move it, and man, it is a workout, let me tell you. All right, so let's turn this thing around. I'll give you the view though. Look at that, out in the middle of the lake. Pretty cool. All right, I go in circles a little bit and get you over here, and then we'll get out of the sun and sell that option. This is pretty fun, actually, but it's a lot of work. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, this is worse than work. I think I'd rather be in the truck. No, I wouldn't. I would definitely rather be out here. And then I'm gonna have lunch later on, right over there. All right, I'm wore out. But let's get this option sold and make some money, all right? Okay, so TQQQ. So I'm not rolling this one, just selling this straight out. So I'm gonna go to trade, and the TQQQ is up pretty good. So I'm gonna go to, got it on options, go to the TQQQ, and I'm gonna do this. This will be a first. I'll do this in the middle of the lake. All right. I'm gonna sell, or I'm gonna change the. Let me go to the option chain. I'm gonna select sell to open right here. I'm gonna go to the option chain. I'm gonna move it out till next week. I don't want it to be the expiration of October 31st. I'm gonna move that out to November 7th. And let's see what we got here. I'm gonna change the amount of strikes. So you just hit the number. I'll change it to 16 strikes. We got the calls on the left hand side. The stock right now is at 119.42. Let's see what we got. It's relaxing out here. It's kind of nice. So I can go out to 135. That's pretty safe. I mean, that's super safe. And still get probably 45 cents, so $45. So let's check that out. I'm gonna change this buy to open to sell to open, STO. One option right there, one option. And 135 strike price. Okay, so if this stock just keeps going up and goes above 135 by the expiration date, so next Friday, what was it? November 7th. So if it keeps going up and passes that, it's at 119.40 right now. They will have to pay me 135, the strike price. And if it doesn't get to, if it closes over 135 on expiration, at expiration. So if it does that, they'll have to pay me 135 a share. And I've already made almost 500% on this stock. And so that would be like, gosh, it'd be like, I'd be getting like 560%, 550% if I did have to sell it. So I don't really mind. And regardless, I'm going to get the premium whether it gets to that point or doesn't. So I'll get that regardless. So let's see how much I'll get on that. It looks like $45. So we got $41 or 41 cents for the bid, 50 cents for the ask. The middle is 45 cents. So I'll get $45. I'll lower it to 45 cents right here. So I'll get $45 regardless instantly into my account. Okay? So cash money every week. And I will sell, hopefully Carnival recovers in the next couple of days, and I'll probably be selling that. If I don't sell it tomorrow, the options tomorrow, I'll be selling those where I'm going Thursday, that you guys will find out later this week. Okay, so I'll have to sell it there, but that'll make it fun. So let's make this $45 right now, possibly, unless I have to adjust it a little bit. So here we go. Strike price $135. Expiration is November 7th. One option and sell to open. I'm opening the position and let's make some money. So we'll review the order, which I just went over with you. Sell to open, one contract, TQQQ, November 7th, and 135, and this is a call. Okay, so we're going to, what does this say? I gotta hit that. That's fine, no fees and all that. So we'll place the order, make $45 real quick, and boom, it already went through. So let's check the order status. Order status right here, and it filled at $45. Okay, that's how easy this is, guys. Money in my pocket every week. So that $45 will pay for my lunch. All right, easy money. It's like printing money. This is great. So let me it's great. I love this. I'll do this the rest of my life. So let's go to, remember I told you guys the YouTube channel where the woman has a class, a 2-hour class. If you guys know nothing, I just suggest that you watch this 2-hour course, and she's really good. It teaches everything. One thing that we disagree on that I heard her say is she's against rolling options. I didn't hear why she was against it, but she's against it, and you guys know I'm totally for it. So we differ on that, but everybody has their own strategies. She has her strategy that obviously works, and I have my strategy that you've seen for the past 6 months on all my videos. I've never lost money. I make money every single week, cash money. I'm at like 22,000, what was it, 22,700 for the year so far. 22,700, yeah. So we're just both making money. We just do things a little hair differently, but she does it a lot like me, So all she does is puts and calls. Great video to watch. One thing I ask you to do is, if you do go to her channel, in the comments, if you would, just put recommended by Selling Options Making Money. Just put at Selling Options Making Money, the little symbol at, no spaces, and I don't know if it'll highlight my channel or not, but just to let her know I'm sending people her way, and you know, she might do the same for me. So, but amazing video that she puts out. Here's the thumbnail. So her channel is The Smart Foundation, and here's the video that you want to watch. This is the thumbnail. It's an hour and 45 minutes actually, and she goes over everything very well. And go to her channel, watch the video. You'll learn a lot. The more you learn, the more the less I should say mistakes you'll make, and you'll start making money. You know, if you're new and you've never done it before, watch her channel, watch that video. I'll keep teaching you things as we go along, but watch her channel. It's really good. I like it. So check out her channel, and I guess I'm gonna end the video here, but later on in the week, I'm telling you, watch the next video. I'm gonna be in a very cool place, and I think you'll like it a lot. So you guys have a good day, and I'm going to start pedaling, I guess. So y'all have a great day. I'm gonna pedal this thing back. I might take a few rounds around the lake if my legs don't hurt that much. And you guys have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. All right, have a good one. Bye.